Hey guys, welcome to math today. Color mixing going on that'll help us if we get confused. So I see this number 8. What are two parts of 8? Well, I know that purple is made from red and blue. So are 7 and 6 parts of 8? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nope, that's too many. Here's another blue. 7 and 1 are parts of 8. Well, here's another 8 over here. What are two parts of our whole 8? That's right, 4 and 4 are parts of 8. Now are 2 and 8 parts of 6? Do yellow and green make blue? No, but blue and yellow make green, and 6 and 2 are parts of 8. So now let's pop over to some bears. How many bears are on the screen right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 bears. Now, how many bears do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 10, 6. 10, 6 is 16. How many bears do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We have 17 bears. Now let's go back to our whiteboard and we'll have to erase. So we have a nice blank slate. So now we're going to make number bonds again. So let me get one set up because we're going to do a couple of number bonds. This can be, see if I can make it even bigger. I'll just draw my own circle. This can be our whole. These can be our parts. And let's draw lines so we don't forget which one is the whole and which ones are the parts. Because when it's empty like this, it's hard to tell. I'm going to make a new layer so we can write on top of it without having to worry about erasing. So I'm going to give you the parts, and you're going to tell me the whole. Ten and 5 make 15. What about 10 and 1 make 11. 10 and 4 make 14. Number bonds. What about 10 and 8 make 18. 10 and 2 make 12. 10 and 6 make 16. Number bonds. I'm going to leave my 1 here because I know that we're doing 10 and another number, which means our 10 is always going to right up there into the hole. 10 and 3, that makes 13. And last but not least, let's do 10 and 7. Make 17. Now we're gonna erase everything on this layer. And we're gonna go back and erase everything on this layer too. Goodbye, number bonds. So now I'm gonna tell you a story about Peter. Peter drew a number bond of 13. And he drew it as 10 and 3. Bill drew a number bond too. He drew a number bond for 13, but he drew it differently. He drew it as 3 and 10. So, what do you notice about these two number bonds? You notice that the whole is the same, 13, 13. What do you notice about the parts? Well, there's 10 on this side and 3 on this side. And there's 3 on this side and 10 on this side. The parts of number bonds, we know they can be switched around with smaller numbers. It looks like you can do that with bigger numbers too. Isn't that so cool? But let's really make sure. So let's do 1. Ooh, that's a big dot. Let's make it smaller so they all fit on the screen. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. 10, 3, 13. And even if I put my 3 over here, still 13. Even if I put it over here, still 13. Even if I put it over here, it's still 13. No matter how you write it, it's still 13. So let's play our hide 0 game. Ten, 1. Let's hide that 0. 11. 10, 2. 12. 10, 3. 13. 10, 4. Wait a second, not 15, 14. 10, 5. 15, 10, 6, 16, 10, 7, 17, 10, 8, that's 18, 10, 9 is 19. We hit all our zeros. And you can make your own hide zero chart just like I did by writing your numbers the say 10 way and then writing your single numbers on the back of your paper and folding it over so they match. Then you can cut to the fold or rip like I did to hide your zero. Now let's play a really silly skiing game together.
Let's have a race. First, choose your character. On your mark, get set, go! Click on the smallest number.
Which one's the smallest number? 15, 13, or 20? That's right, it's 13. 3 is smaller than 5.
Click on the biggest number.
Which one's the biggest? 16, 17, or 20?
The faster you answer, the faster you'll ski. Click on the biggest number.
2 is bigger than 1, 20.
Click on the smallest number.
The smallest number, 16.
Click on the biggest number.
Biggest number, we know it's 20.
Click on the biggest number.
13, 14, or 18.
Click on the smallest number.
12, 16, 14, 12.
Click on the smallest number.
Oh, is it 12 again? No, you're right, it's 10.
Click on the biggest number.
12, 15, 19's the biggest.
First place. You got the gold.